Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Arrested UIC leader Joseph Patterson offered bail. Leader of the United Independence Congress UIC, Joseph Patterson, has been offered bail. The police did not disclose the bail amount. Patterson was among several people arrested during a public march organized by the political party in downtown Kingston on Wednesday. The protesters took to the streets for the planned march to Garden House, despite the police warning that the activity would be in breach of the Disaster Risk Management Act. They were demonstrating against mandatory COVID-19 vaccines, despite no such mandate being given by the Jamaican government, and demanding the resignation of all 63 members of parliament. The police reminded the public that no permit has or will be given for public marches to take place at this time. LeeScratch Perry to be laid to rest today. The funeral service for the late reggae legend LeeScratch Perry is set to take place today at 2 p.m. at Cordell, Hanover. He is expected to be buried on a family plot in the parish. A brief viewing of the entertainment's body took place this morning at Perry's funeral home in St. Catherine. Entertainment and Culture Minister Olivia Bobby Grange was among those at the viewing. Perry, whose cutting-edge music helped make reggae a global band, died in the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy, Hanover on August 29. He was 85. He is survived by his widow, Merrill, and 4 children. Perry was born in the Kendall district of the parish. He made his name in the late 1960s and throughout the 1970s, working with revolutionary artists like the Wailers, Max Romeo, and Juna Baez. Perry, who recorded as an artist in the 1960s and 1970s, was in demand throughout Europe and parts of the United States. In 2003, he won a Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album for title Jamaica E.T. In 2011, The Upsetter, a documentary film about Perry narrated by American actor Benicio del Toro, was released in the theaters worldwide after premiering at the 2008 SXSW Film Festival. Perry received the Order of Distinction from the Jamaican government for his contribution to Jamaican music in 2012. Sunday worshippers allowed to gather on No Movement Day. Effective this weekend, Sunday worshippers will be allowed to gather for services. In a release, the Office of the Prime Minister disclosed that amendments were made to the Disaster Risk Management Act, DRMA, as it recognizes the importance of in-person worship. According to the changes, no more than 20 people, including clergy and support personnel, will be permitted to be physically present at any place of worship. The changes also indicate that where more than 20 persons can be accommodated while maintaining the physical distancing requirements of 6 feet between each person, the limit is 50. Individuals attending these services will be required to have an authorization form issued by their place of worship. In addition, no crusades or conferences are permitted. The release noted that Sundays remain no movement days, but that churchgoers will be allowed to move between the hours of 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Authorized worshippers must have their forms available for inspection by the security forces when traveling during these hours. SVL taught Vox and Win success. Supreme Ventures is lauding its Vox and Win promotion as a resounding success, with winners receiving over $4.4 million in cash and prizes over the next 9 weeks of promotion. The campaign, which was launched in June, allowed persons 18 years and older who are vaccinated at the first or second dose to register for a chance to win up to $200,000 in cash per week, as well as thousands of dollars in grocery and school supply vouchers. To enter, persons need only complete an online entry form available at voxandwinja.com for a chance to be one of the 5 lucky weekly winners. So far, thousands of vaccinated persons have registered on the website. In a statement, SVL said it will continue to leverage its platform for the greater good of the nation. SVL is a deeply ingrained part of Jamaica, and we will use our platform and influence to assist in any way we can to fight COVID-19, which has taken so many Jamaican lives. We are proud that our campaign is gaining traction and will continue to push efforts to return to normalcy and public health safety. As part of its activation, The company supported the Ministry of Health and Wellness vaccination blitz on Friday, August 13, at a downtown Kingston SVL retailer, where it fluid all who have received the shot to sign up for vaccine win. And recently, SVREL partnered with the American Friends of Jamaica and the Southeast Regional Health Authority to host a 3-day vaccination blitz for the residents of Portmore. Just over 2,000 persons were vaccinated with Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson vaccines from Tuesday, September 7 to Thursday, September 9. SVREL in a statement said the sprawling Caymanas Park facility was an ideal location to host the hundreds of persons who visited the grounds daily and committed to continue to do what it can to support the national vaccine effort. Shaw announces $100 million in fertilizer support for farmers. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries will be providing some $100 million of support to farmers to offset the price of fertilizers. Agriculture and Fisheries Minister Audley Shaw said the support is being provided against the background of the rising cost of fertilizer, which he said has been negatively impacting the cost of production for farmers. As such, support will be provided in the amount of Jamaican $100 million for fertilizers to allow for a 15% reduction in the price for 4 select products that are most widely used by the farmers, said Shaw. He was speaking on Wednesday in the House of Representatives, where he updated the country on the impact of tropical storms Grace and Ida on the agriculture sector. Crop and livestock damage loss was in the region of $1.7 billion, with extension officers assigned to the Rural Agricultural Development Authority still carrying out assessments. Shaw explained that the price reduction for fertilizer will be applied at the point of purchase to registered farmers island-wide for a period effective October 1 to December 31st, or until the $100 million is exhausted. The ministry will be working with Newport Versant Jamaica Limited and sole manufacturer of fertilizer in Jamaica and other importers of fertilizer to provide this support, Shaw stated. He revealed that, concerned about the impact that the recent rise in fertilizer cost is having on the agriculture sector, the ministry has held a series of meetings with Newport Versant to explore immediate solutions. Arising from those discussions, the company will bring 3 new fertilizer blends into the market, utilizing less expensive but equally effective ingredients, Shaw shared. He said discussions are also being extended by the ministry through its Research and Development Division to the United Nations Agency, the Food and Agriculture Organization, for technical assistance in exploring cost-effective, local-based feed ingredients. Karen Cross says honorable peaceful protest at PNP headquarters to go ahead on Thursday. Controversial People's National Party PNP activist Karen Cross says members of the party still intend to go ahead with their protest on the party's Old Hope Road, St. Andrew headquarters on Thursday. This is despite a warning from the police to members of the public that those caught participating in marches or public processions at this time could be in trouble with the law. We still intend to hang out on the hallowed grounds of the People's National Party on Thursday morning, she reported in an interview on Wednesday. The activities are scheduled to begin at the PNP headquarters at 9 a.m. And in light of the arrest of Joseph Patterson, the leader of the United Independence Congress UIC, who allegedly breached the police order to stage a march in downtown Kingston, and the police warning that peaceful gathering would be in breach of the Disaster Risk Management Act, DRMA, Cross said she was not deterred as members of the PNP would not be marching. We are not marching, we will just drive up and people will ride up and take bus and sit down at PNP headquarters, she disclosed, adding that we just go up at PNP headquarters go hang out. Asking what form of hanging out will take place, Cross said she herself did not know what it would entail. Anybody who wants to see what is going on should come themselves, she responded. Whatever activities will take place, the veteran PNP member said, it will be an honorable peaceful protest. She added, nobody going to beat up nobody, nor threaten anybody. PNP don't behave like that. In the meantime, Cross said she was not concerned about the number of people who turned out for Thursday's activity. I don't care. 5, 10, 15 or 20, 25 or 30 people. I really don't care how much people turn up. Anywhere 2 or 3 are gathered, it's always enough to talk about what we want to talk about, so numbers is not important, she declared. Several posters of the planned protest, which is themed "Let Us Take Back Our Party," has gone viral on several social media platforms. The poster had stated, "March on PNP headquarters, Thursday, September 23, 2021. PNP nah keep, let us take our party back." Reporters understand that several PNP members journeyed to the island from overseas for the planned protest. The protest is being reportedly staged at some comrade, many of whom supported Dr. Peter Phillips, one PNP 2019 leadership race, and Lisa Hanna's failed bid to become party president last year, and are upset at the largest poll findings. The recent national-wide news network Blue Dot poll showed the ruling JLP party leading the PNP by 30 points in the party standing, while the RJR Gleaner Group Commission poll showed that most Jamaicans felt that the PNP's performance is worse under President Mark Golding's leadership. In a recent video, Cross had called on PNP members to, among other things, support the planned protests. "I will be there standing up for PNP. I will be there demanding the PNP make some changes, and I will be there doing my part as a PNP. I am asking those of you who feel the same way as I do to join me," Cross said. She added, "Comrades, the PNP is in shambles, and if every day you get up and talk to each other about the shambles that's in it, it's going to remain in shambles. If every day you get up and hold a little corner doing your own little thing, thinking that something is going to happen around you, and then you can join in to make it better, you have a rude awakening waiting for you." The controversial figure, who, interestingly, said Hannah in her failed attempt to lead the opposition party, pointed out that throughout history, it had always been one or two people who have to stood up for the tyranny war, stood up by the bloodshed, and stood up for injustice. "It is our time now, comrades. We cannot continue like this," Cross charged. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.